To tell the truth, Nate actually has been working way harder than when Trey was there in the first place. He does a lot more throwing on his own, a lot more film work, a lot more strength work. Wrist kind of banged up right now, but he's getting that together.
What's the whole team dynamic like now that that's kind of solved? I guess. I know obviously you guys missed Trey and everything like that, and that was one of your boys. What's different?
We're still close. This team has been together probably for about 3 years now. Going through the same thing over and over. You can't be closer than we are now.
What's how have you seen Nate develop? I just saw him in spring ball, and he's obviously just throwing rockets all over the place. How have you seen him kind of grow as a quarterback, and how good is he right now when you're just doing individual stuff?
Nate's a phenomenal player. He knows when to throw when to throw it hard, like you said, a rocket. He knows when to just throw a firm ball. Just him understanding more coverages and understanding what he needs to do and understanding the concept of the play. He's got tremendously better at it.
How different are things for you without Kofi and Cody around? How much you miss those guys, and how different is it for you from a leadership standpoint? How different is it for you?
Definitely miss those guys. They helped me with a lot of things, and such as things like that. Just such as even when you couldn't double none of us or really anything like that. It's just I miss those guys just laughing around, just playing around. Now I'm the leader, I'm the senior, and there's not many receivers on our team that has played in big games. So now it's like I can't really laugh around like I want to. So I'm just practicing on being more of a vocal leader.
Go ahead.
What are your impressions of Dominique Booth so far? He's a guy who got to start out with you guys in spring. What do you see from him?
Sometimes I actually forget Dominique Booth is a freshman. He's been with us so long. He's come a long way. Coach Johnson's helped him with his route running and his depth, and he'll see a lot of playing time this year.
What's just the competition been like, with that entire group, basically? Like you said, there's a lot of guys that are in that mix that haven't necessarily played a lot of games. How do you see that thing shaking out? How's it gone so far?
How's it going so far? Just a lot of competition, a lot of young guys competing each day with each other. You can't get enough of that. We got a lot of depth at receiver now. So one person goes down, we have somebody that can come up. That's the good thing about having depth and being young.
What's gonna be different about that whole group? Just without Cody, with Kofi, without Kofi. What's gonna be just that room like? How's that gonna be different? How do you think they're gonna operate differently? It seems like you got some smaller, faster guys.
Blocking might be an issue, with bigger bodies outside. But other than that, we can transfer that with speed. We're way faster than we were last year.
You think they're way faster? You think there's a big difference?
Yeah.
Who makes that so? I guess when you guys obviously got guys like
Nicholas Stoner, Ricky Jones, Isaiah Roundtree, freshman Jay Sean Harris, freshman Simeon. Guys like that.
Does that speed change the patterns that you guys might run at all? More deep balls, fly routes?
No, in our offense, it's a lot of concepts. So if the concept happens, then we go deep. If it doesn't, you keep it right on.
Talked a lot in the spring about you moving to outside. How's that gone so far? How do you feel like you're progressing?
Still having a little trouble, but I'm working on it. It's a new position. I ain't played in 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it, of course, but there's still a lot of work I need to do.
What's the challenging parts?
Just running different routes that you wouldn't run inside.
Is that kind of like an experimentation thing? Are you still the inside guy? You experiment with outside? Where were you?
No, I'm going to be playing outside.
You'll be
playing the X.
Yeah. Okay.
How nice is it to have a guy with a big arm like Nate to get you the ball?
We'll see.
As long as we're winning games, I don't care. You detect a